Hi folks, and good morning, or good evening. Is it still morning? I don't know. I've not looked at the time. Anyway, I hope we're going to see a good turnout of Goldborn today. Hopefully not too much of a turnout. I want to buy some stuff as well. Anyway, just clean my glasses. I've got what I'm doing here, folks. What I've got on the bench here, I've got the amplifier out of my Dynatron record player. I've currently got this up for sale. But I'm not going to sell it because, well, I am, but I'm not going to sell it the way it is because what's happening is, and it was actually a defect from manufacturing. I'll zoom in and I'll show you what happens. the transit screw for the record deck comes through the case here. I'm going to have to zoom back out. The transit screw comes through the case here, through the motor board here. And what it's doing, believe it or not, it's actually hitting the positive wire of the rectifier. And what they did in the infinite wisdom, they actually bent the screw so that it missed the rectifier. Well, I don't like that. I've serviced this before, and when I did the service, unfortunately when I did the service I didn't spot it. I spotted it tonight when I came to list it for sale, and I caught the deck and the deck bounced and some sparks sort of like, you know, and it sort of cut out and some sparks. Because you can tell I've serviced this, it's got a good Elner capacitor in it here. I replaced the filter capacitor, or smoothing capacitor as we call it here in the UK. So basically what I'm going to do, folks, as a modification, I'm going to move the rectifier from here and I'm going to put it somewhere else. And I'm just going to see where the leads go to it for the rectifier. Oh, they go there to this capacitor here, obviously. So what we'll do, so we don't get confused, because there is 3 wires on it. They'll probably have to lengthen them anyway. So what we'll do, we'll snip the red. It's like diffusing a fucking bomb. I know the black goes to the middle anyway, but no worries. And snip the grey, and the grey comes in from the main transformer. There we go. Right, so if I pull the wires out now where I need them, where's my little fin pliers I just had in my hand? See, we've got a few things on the bench, and what I really need is a pair of fin pliers. I had a pair before and I've sort of put them, they are here, I just can't think where. But if I have any questions about the safety of a record player, then that's simple as that. I won't sell it. See, what I'll do, I'll put new wires in, you see. But I'm going to move the rectifier from its current location, and I can put it pretty much anywhere, and it's, as long as it ain't where as long as it's not going to touch the deck. And there's the ground. That's the ground. Now I just need that red one. See, and that's your red one. So basically what I need to do now is just undo the rectifier. Can I get my fingers in? Yeah. Yeah, what I might do tomorrow, I might do a bit of a live from the swap meet. Now I want to turn this round because I don't want the nut to disappear onto the floor, because if it goes onto the floor, pretty much fucking game over, because the nut is loose. There we go, it's about to drop off. See, this is a metal rectifier, but I'm not, or selenium one, but I'm not replacing it. And the reason why I'm not replacing it is because basically there's fuck all wrong with it. Right, so there we go. Got another wire attached to that somewhere as well. Yeah, that's your other input, your other AC input. Right, so see, they've put a cover over that one for some reason, but they haven't put a cover over. Let's snip that. There we go, that's the rectifier out. I'm not replacing that because there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to clean the pins up and put new wires on. And I'm going to move the rectifier from there, just get its associated nut back and washer. There it is. See, basically I can put the rectifier, I can put it pretty much anywhere else. I mean, I could even put it there. I mean, I could put it there, it's not a problem. I could even put it behind there, but it'd be a bastard to solder it up. So what I'm going to do, because that'd be okay, so let me get me, let's put that there. Let me get me, yeah. You see, basically, you know, if you have your concerns about an item, then, you know, obviously you can't sell it, because if you've got concerns, then yeah, you've got concerns, no matter how you slice it. You know, if you've got concerns, then that's the problem. Now see, that's the right plug. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the rectifier, take this bolt out of the middle of it, and this is going to be reused here. See, it doesn't matter putting it there. I could put it there, I could put it anywhere there, it's no problem. It's out of the way, because that will never ever touch the fucking deck. So let's get my scribe and we'll make a mark of where we want. That's it. And what we do, we put a little hole . Whoops. That's it. Wandered about a bit that, but we got it. Make sure that we're out of the way. The power cord. Will that fit? Give it a bit of a reamer. There we go. Now let's see if that fits. Yep, perfect. So all we do now is just pull this rubber off the end here. I'm going to put heat shrink on it anyway. I am going to fully heat shrink this. Do a nice job. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in this way so I can get to it to solder it, and then I can turn it around if I need to. See, that's well out of the way of everything now. No matter where that moves, it's not going to hit anything, it won't hit fuck all. Just bend this up out of the way. See, no matter where that goes, that won't hit fuck all. And the record deck won't hit that because it's lower than these capacitors, it's lower than everything. So I'm going to bolt it to there for now. If I can find its bolt now, because I've moved it. We should have 4 bolts knocking about here, 4 nuts knocking about here. Just lift that out for a second. Yeah, where's the nut that went on the rectifier? It's got to be that one, because I've got 3 nuts there and there was only 3 nuts in it, and all them washers, and there was a screw with a washer. So yeah, that has got to be the one. So basically, folks, you know, these are probably all the fucking same. And to be honest, you know, I mean, I could even mount that under there. I could even mount that under there if I was so inclined, but I'm not, because you know, I could actually. I could mount that rectifier. I could put it there. Well, I couldn't, because it catches that little board there, but on this side it doesn't. On this side it completely misses everything. So we'll put the little lock washer on. We'll put the nut on. See, I was going to put it behind, but there's no point. There we are, look, and I can work on that now. Just pull this a bit further through. Oops, there we go. Wait. There we are. So let's lie down a minute. There we go. See, I believe in safety first, and I really do, folks, honestly. I don't believe in taking chances, especially, you know, if you're gonna keep it yourself and you know about that, then yeah. But well, even then, you know, you should still do your best to sort it out. You know, but if you're going to sell, you know, if you're selling a record player to somebody, then you want it bloody spot on, to be honest. Because the last thing you want is it to come back. You know, the last thing you want is it to come back and bite you on the arse. Just clip that there, because that's been bent over, and where's my fucking things? Tighten this rectifier up on the chassis because it's moving about. There we go. That's got it. Right, so what we need to do really, we need to see where it's, it goes through that way. Just get my little cutters on it. I mean, I don't want to break the rectifier legs. mean, really, it should just pop out that, but as always the way when I'm doing it, decides it don't want to fucking play. That should just pop through there now. See, this is used, this, there we go. Right, so what we'll do now, so it's red, black, grey and grey. Red, black, grey and grey. So make sure, I like to make sure that things are right. So what we'll do, we'll now suck the black off. There we go. I mean, I should get the pliers out for this, but for what it is, and the time it's going to take me to fucking do it, I may as well just fucking but this was actually right. We'll do them two, then we won't get mixed up, and then we'll do the two greys. So I need a black and a red to start with, no problem. And black and a red, fucking yellow and an orange will do. There we go. There we go. Oh, perfect. We use the orange as the live, so the orange is going to be what the red was, and the yellow will be what the black was. But what I'll do, I'll use the right coloured heat shrink. To denote the colours. Bend that over. Oops. Would have helped if I had it through, wouldn't it? You fucking Lulu, Andy. I think I did have it fucking in there. What is that time? Now, soda. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Do you know, I fucking hate it when you can't find your fucking solder. As shitty as it is, I still need it. There we go. Yeah. She is red. Put this one in as the black. I know it's orange, but You know, I just don't see that. I just can't understand why they put the rectifier in a precarious place and just, you know, bodged it by bending the screw, the transit screw of the deck. Stupid. And that was like that all its life, obviously. But those of you that know me, I get a nice smell every time I open that box. Smells of soap powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a black one on there and a red one, so that the grey ones, they don't really matter because they come straight there, you see, so it doesn't matter which way around they go. So what we'll do, we'll put a black one, see if they fit onto the black. I mean, I'm going to heat shrink them all, that doesn't fit. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, lovely. See, I'm going to heat shrink them all. You know. Right. Get me. No, I won't use my heat gun because I've got speaker lead right there and I don't know, melt as I put it back. Let's clean that. There we go. I mean, this is not going to go anywhere anyway, but there we go. Just try to scrape this excess crap off the fucking heat shrink. There we go. There we go, that's that sorted. So what I'll do now, I will now bare these. Right, and that's the black one, which is now the orange one, and the yellow one, and the yellow one is the red one. Sorry, the orange one is the red one. Now, there we go. Will this be easier to do it by just joining them on? Basically want to bring there we go. Just snip that off, that's all we need. And what we'll do, we'll put that there for a minute. No, we'll leave it there even. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Goldborn tomorrow, folks. But I'm more looking forward getting this fucking thing more interesting, getting this thing as safe as it can possibly get. I mean, fancy putting that where, fancy putting that. So what we'll do now, we'll heat that up. Ouch! There we go. And that can be just tucked down out of the way behind them capacitors. There we go. And that's nice and neat. Now, snip the, ouch, snip the ground off, and all these bits of wires will get saved. They will not be thrown away. I'm having to move away a bit because the wire's just dangling down, and there we go. But you can't go through life I mean, I didn't even touch that. Just see, because this was a circuit board mounted capacitor, you see, so let's turn it round a bit. So I'm going to turn it round. There we go. I think we're on there now. Oh, right. Well, that fucking isn't. Let's put a bit more solder on there. Yeah, because this is because it's what they called it, folks. It's a board mounted capacitor, and I mounted it like that, so I need to now tell you what I'm going to do, make it fucking easier for myself. That's got it. Now let's just turn that, there we go. J-hook it onto that. There we go. Now, let's solder it in. Just clean the iron. There we go. There we go, we've got that. Yep. So we'll do that so that we get that behind that screw for a minute. Do that so we're behind there. Nice and neat. There we go. Let's turn that capacitor back round to where it should be. There we go. Bend that a little bit. There we go. Right. There we are, we've got no problem with that now. And all we do, now we'll just put the new wires for the AC. I don't like the thought of bringing AC right along here, but you know, unfortunately, I've not got any fucking choice. And for the AC, we've got two wires here. Hopefully they'll be long enough. But basically right. Let's get these ones. Yeah, there's enough room to get them wires through there. Just there we go. There's enough room to get that through. Get the other wire off. Well, that one might be a bit of a sticky wicket. You've even got a fuse under there as well. Which is the mains fuse there. We'll connect that from there, and we'll get the solder sucker. Just there we go. Oh. Spot on. Solder, where's my fucking... Imagine again, oh there it is. problem is, you see, you sell it to somebody and they get a fucking shock off it. You're liable. See, back in the day, when this was made, regulations weren't anywhere near as strict as what they are now. These days, things have to be right, and I think it should have been like that for years before now. I think, you know, you can't compromise. You can't put a price on fucking safety, you just can't, you have to do it right. If you're not going to do it right, don't fucking do it, but... Just take that fucking, get that fucking dirty big blob of solder off there, it's annoying me. Yeah, that should be soldered nice and stiff. Do that one. Give that one a bit more. I'm not completely happy with that. There we are. That's better. Yeah. Right. Right. Shift these out of the way. Yeah. Get it from underneath. Well, that comes off with no problem. There we go. That's it. Right. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to feed the wires through first. And let's get a bit of heat shrink. Do this job as we mean to go on. I mean, just two the same colour will do for the transformer wires. So if anybody comes to do this in the future, they'll be able to tell which is the red. Well, there's no anyway by following it from the capacitor, but for anybody who's fucking a bit dense and doesn't fucking realise that, well, if that's the case, they shouldn't be fucking messing with it, should they? You know, if somebody's not got the ability to service the fucking thing. They shouldn't be fucking servicing it. See, I'm not happy with that, bringing that AC right across, but unfortunately, because of the issue, I'm left with no choice. But let's just feed that heat shrink onto there. But I'll tell you what, doesn't want to go on that one. Let's just it should go on. There's fucking another one did. No? Yeah. There we go. Let's feed that down the hole. The heat shrink's not really an issue. It's there we go. Just let that cool down, otherwise it'll shrink. And I think that's what might have happened with that one. But it's not going to go. If it doesn't go on, it doesn't go on. It's as simple as that. There we go. Right, that's as best as I can get it, and I'll get this all down at the side here. There we go. Right, I've not blocked up any holes anywhere. Lift that up because I need to pull the speaker wire through, otherwise we'll get the chassis back in. There we go. Right, well that's that all done, folks. That was just the matter of moving that rectifier away. Just a matter of moving that rectifier away from, so hold that there with that a minute, shift all these tools, there we go. It's just a matter of, you know, now the headphone socket has to go in, but that's, I'm just trying to, see, now the deck ain't gonna fucking go anywhere near that. The fucking hell was that? Oh, the on off switch, I think. one of them. One of the switches is just, oh, that switch has come off and not fucking snapped off. That's alright, it's come off, it hasn't snapped off. Right. Right, so basically what I want to do next is start off by putting the screw in, because the screw is the last one to come out. So we'll put the screw, put the screw in first. But now that's the headphone socket, that's going to go in nice and easy. And but that's basically what the issue was. I mean, I don't understand why it was done that way in the first place. I mean, why put the rectifier where the transit screw can hit, and then bend the transit screw? But, you know, so you don't have to rewire it and fuck about with the rectifier. Why do that? I mean, why didn't they just do the job properly in the first place and move the fucking rectifier? I mean, I could have just moved it to the back of the chassis there, it wouldn't have done it any harm. But I decided to put it at the front. I just hope my decision wasn't wrong. But, make it easier to replace the rectifier in the future as well, should it ever need to be done. Right. And this one here, I hate it when, don't you just hate it when that happens? You know, when you drop, you know, you fucking drop one screw, that is. Well, now where's it gone? There it is. You drop the fucking nut. Oh fucking, this is, why has it had to, there's always an awkward one, isn't there? Come on. That's it. I don't want to go too tight. Believe it or not, that is tightening up. Right, what I want to do now, I want to open the lid. I want to get the knobs in position. I want to get the knobs central. We need the knobs central. Right, so if I if I can. Now the problem we're going to have there is, that's it. Are we central there? We need the knobs. Knobs have got to be centred. It helps. It helps if they're centred. I mean, I can't believe that they actually sent that out from the factory like that. I mean, these days, they fuck for it, wouldn't they? Get fuck for it, wouldn't they? Can't believe they sent it out like that. I just can't. So I'll zoom back out. Oh. Can't believe they did that. Sent it out like that. You know. Right, let's just put the. Yeah, we're pretty much. No, we're not. We need to be. We're out of centre. We're out of centre on the knobs. Can the dust cover come off? Right, we're out of centre on the knobs. There's one thing that needs that fucking rectifier. There we go. Let's push. Yeah, we're out of centre on the knobs, only just, but we're out enough to be we're out enough to be out, and that won't do. Put that knob back on in a minute. That won't do, I want it right. So I'm going to undo this one here, undo that one there. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to there we go. Now let's just try it. Just try and slide the chassis forward. And I think that's about as much as about as far. See if I can just jiggle it. That's about right. That's about right. So what we'll do, we'll nip that up. Nip that up. Nip that up. Nip that up. Push the knob back on for the contour setting. Goes on a certain way now. That's the way it goes. Well, that's how they go. Right. Now let's put the deck back in. We'd actually bent that in so that it wouldn't touch the bloody stupid. Make sure that none of this actually hits, which it shouldn't do. I mean, none of that. Let's put the lid down a little bit. This is going to take some doing. It was a bastard to get it out. But put that one down. I should be able to get my fingers in there. There we are. That ain't gonna hit anything now. That's spot on. And just check the rectifier when it's screwed fully down. Oh, everything's miles away, folks. Miles away. So what I'll do now, plug. See, we've got AC up here anyway with the fucking motor, so I can't see that making much fucking. Can't see that making much of a fucking difference to it, to be perfectly fucking honest with you. Right, well, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the bottom and place the bottom on and just go a certain way. Yeah, because the power cord comes through it. And we've also got a fucking earth strap on there and all. Look at that. A fucking earth strap on there. There we go. Now, let's make sure. Get the screws. Right, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to tip upside down. Didn't really want to fucking do that, but tip upside down, put the cord through, make sure that fucking, yeah, that's not touching the circuit board. Bit of a pain in the arse that, but we've done it. We'll see what it's like in a minute. So I'm definitely looking forward to Goldborn. I better get me. I'm gonna have my shower before I go to bed. Then I don't have to get up as early and put my washing on. It can be washing. My clean clothes can be washing while I'm in bed and drying. It's the beauty about having a washer dryer. People say this shit, but I disagree. I've had mine's Indesit, and I've had it since 2007. And all I've ever done is replace the pump. That's not bad going. It's even still on its original set of brushes. That's if it's got brushes in it. It might be a brushless motor, but if it's got brushes in it, I don't